So far we have seen these derivations. Now let us go to the examples now. First is find the solution of sin x is equal to minus root 3 by 2. Here we take or we consider this root 3 by 2. What exactly root 3 by 2 is? This is sin pi by 3. We are not considering right now the negative sign. Just consider this root 3 by 2. So this is sin pi by 3. But minus sin pi by 3, how to get get rid of this minus? Sin pi by theta is equal to minus sin theta. So you can add just sin pi by pi plus 3, pi plus pi by 3, and you can just get rid of this minus. So what you are going to get, pi plus pi by 3 is what? 4 pi by 3. Now you have sin x is equal to sin y, that is sin x is equal to sin 4 pi by 3. And now you are aware that the general solution is x is equal to n pi is equal to minus 1 to the power n 4 pi by 3. See, this 4 pi by 3 which we have taken is just one solution. Because this is a general solution. You can take any value for this, for which this sin x is going to give you the result as minus root 3 by 2. Okay, any value you can take. Now let us come to the example 21. Solve cos x is equal to half. Cos x is equal to half, that is, what is this half? This is cos pi by 3. So this can give you a direct answer. Cos x is equal to cos y. X has to be 2n pi plus minus pi by 3. Next is tan 2x is equal to minus cot x plus pi by 3. Again, we have to do two things. First, we need to get rid of this minus, and meanwhile we also want the left hand side, because it is 10, so we want the right hand side also to be 10, so that we can use these equalities which we have just learned. So how are you going to do this? First, you have to make it this minus to plus, and also cot to 10. So tan pi by 2 plus theta is minus tan theta. So this you can use. Tan pi by 2 plus theta or x plus pi by 3 is nothing but minus cot x plus pi by 3. Now this is okay. So tan 2x, and let us solve this, x plus 5 pi by 6. So now tan x is equal to tan y. So you're going to solve like this. 2x is equal to n pi plus x plus 5 pi by 6. That is x is equal to n pi plus 5 pi by 6. Now you have to solve this sin 2x minus sin 4x plus sin 6x. You have to solve this. How are you going to solve this? The equation needs to be written in such a manner that you can get something as common. If I take this 2x and 4x, you know that when I apply the expression or the formula, that is 2x plus 4x by 2, 2x minus 4x by 2. So ultimately you're not going to get sin 6x. But when I combine this 6x with 2x, I am going to get this sin 4x, because 6x plus 2x by 2 is 8x by 2, that is 4x. So you ultimately have got this. So take this one and this one. So we have just taken these two together and kept this on the third side. So now let us solve this. This will be 2 sin 6x plus 2x by 2 cos 6x minus 2x by 2. And this will remain like this. So this, now you can take sin 4x common. Sin 4x common, 2 cos 2x minus 1 equal to 0. That means either sin 4x has to be 0, or 2 cos 2x minus 1 equal to 0. Sin 4x is equal to 0 means 4x is equal to n pi. There is no doubt about it. But what about 2 cos 2x minus 1? This means cos 2x is equal to half. So cos 2x is cos pi by 3. So let us apply the general solution. 2x has to be 2n pi plus minus pi by 3. This is how we solve it. So ultimately you get x is equal to n pi by 3 or x is equal to n pi plus minus pi by 6. This is what you are going to get. Next is example 23. We need to solve sin 2x minus sin 4x plus, we have already done this, 2 cos square x plus 3x, 3 sin x is equal to 0. Now we have sin x here. We have cos square x here. I can convert this cos square x into sin square x. So cos square x can be written as 1 minus sin square x. So 1 minus sin square x plus 3 sin x is equal to 0. Now this can be assumed to be like a quadratic equation. You can solve it just like, or factorize it just like a quadratic equation. So this is 2 sin x plus 1 sin x minus 1, and this is equal to 0. So either this has to be 0 or this has to be 0. So sin x is equal to minus half, sin x is equal to 2. You're not going to get this value. Why? Because sin x only lies between minus and 1. What about sin x is equal to minus half? Sin x is equal to minus half. That means sin pi plus pi by 6. Sin Sine pi by 6 means sine 30 degree is actually half. So you want this minus to be get rid of, so it has to be sine pi plus pi by 6. That will be sine 7 pi by 6. This will be your answer. But the solution of general solution will be x is equal to n pi plus minus 1 to the power n 7 pi by 6. Let us come to the miscellaneous examples. These miscellaneous examples are going to give you a glimpse of all that thing which we have studied in the various discussions. So sin x is 3 by 5, cos y is equal to minus 12 by 13. Please remember that x and y, they both lie in the second quadrant. We need to find the value of sin x plus y. We are aware that sin x plus y is what? Sin a cos b plus cos a sin b. And what is cos square x? Cos square x is 1 minus sin square x, because sin square x plus cos square x is what? 1. So from this sin x you can get the value of cos x. Just place this 3 by 5 here. So that will be 1 minus 9 by 25, 16 by 25. So just take the root of this. So cos x will be plus minus 4 by 5. And since x is given to lie in the second quadrant, we are only going to take the negative value. Cos x is negative. Then cos as we have taken as negative, let us go back and solve for this. Cos y is equal to minus 12 by 13. When we compute all these sin x cos y, cos x sin y, we are going to put these values in this equation number 1. So cos x is equal to minus 4 by 5. So again we will use this expression, sin square y is equal to minus cos square y. That will be 1 minus 144 by 169, that is 25 by 169. So sin y will be plus minus of 5 by 13. So since phi is lying in the second quadrant, since sin y is positive, so we will use sin y is equal to 5 by 13. Now let us substitute this in equation number 1. So 3 by 5, all these values you put, you will get the answer as minus 56 by 65. This is self-explanatory. Next is we have to prove this. So how to solve this? This is cos a plus cos a cos b. So just take 2 here, just take 2. Again this is cos a cos b, just take 2 here and divide everything by 2. So half, we have placed 2 here like this, and we have placed 2 here like this. So we have placed 2, so we have to divide it by 2. Now just expand this. You know this 2 cos a cos b is 2. This is cos a plus b plus cos a minus b. What about this? This is cos a plus b. This is cos a minus b. Minus sign is because minus here. So this is 5x by 2, 3x by 2, 15x by 2, and 3x by 2. 3x by 2, 3x by 2 are going to get cancelled. We are only left with this cos 5x by 2 minus cos 15x by 2. But we know that cos a minus cos b is what? 2 minus 2 sin a plus b by 2 sin a minus b by 2. Ultimately what we get? Sin 5x sin minus 5x by 2. So just take, because sin minus theta is minus sin theta. So ultimately what you are going to get? You are going to get this value of, see, this one. Okay, this one. Now next let us come to the next question, example 27. So you want to find out the 10 pi by 8. We are not aware of what exactly this value is. So what we are going to do is, let us place x is equal to pi by 8. Let us multiply both the side by 2. So 2x is pi by 4. So 10 to x, you know the formula of this, 2 tan x by 1 minus 10 square x. 10 pi by 4 will be equal to, because we are placing now 2x, x is pi by 8. So 10 pi by 4 is equal to 2 10 pi by 8, 1 minus 10 square pi by 8. You know that this 10 pi by 4 is nothing but 1. What about 10 pi by 8? Let us place some value y in it. Some value y in it. Okay. Some value y in it. Let us take this y in it. So you get 2y by 1 minus y square is equal to 1. Ultimately y square plus 2y minus 1. Let us solve it for y. And we know that a pi by 8 lies in this first quadrant. So y has to be 10 pi by 8, which is positive. So we are not going to take negative value, only the positive value we are going to take. When 10x is equal to 3 by 4 and x lies between pi and 3 pi by 2, that means it is in the third quadrant. We need to find out sin x by 2, cos x by 2 and 10x by 2. We know that x lies between pi and 3 pi by 2. Let us divide all by 2. So pi by x by 2 lies between pi by 2 and 3 pi by 4. That means we are talking about the second quadrant. Please understand, this is the second quadrant. So sin x by 2 is positive, where the cos pi by this x by 2 is going to be negative, because just we have seen the coordinate has changed. So sec square will be equal to 1 plus tan square. 10 we know the value, so that will be 25 by 16. Cos square x will be 16 by 25. Cos x will be minus 4 by 5, because we will take the negative value, not the positive value. Then 2 sin square x by 2 is equal to 1 minus cos x. This we already know, because we know that 2 sin square x is equal to 1 minus cos 2x. So just make this half. 1 plus 4 by 5, cos x, directly use the value, and this will be equal to 9 by 5. Sin square x by 2 will become 9 by 10. And sin x by 2 will be under root of this, and we will take the positive value, not negative value, because we know that the sin x by 2 is positive in that quadrant. Again, 2 square x by 2 is equal to 1 plus cos square cos x. Let us take this value, 4 by 5, that will be 1 by 5. So cos square will x by 2 will be giving us value 1 by 10. So ultimately cos x by 2 will be equal to minus 1 by root 10. Again the negative value as I suggested. So 10x by 2 will be equal to sin x by 2 cos x by 2. This already we have found out. So the value will be minus 3. This is how you get. Next is 29th question. Prove that cos square x plus cos square x plus pi by 3 plus cos square x minus pi by 3 is equal to 3 by 2. See, cos square x is what? Cos square x is equal to 1 plus cos 2x by 2. You know that 1 plus cos 2x is 2 cos square x. So cos square x is 1 plus cos 2x by 2. Again 1 plus cos 2x plus 2 pi by 3 by 2. Again cos square x is 1 plus cos 2x minus 2 pi by 3 by 2. We are just using cos square x 1 plus cos 2x by 3 in the similar fashion. So what you are going to get, just add and solve this. So you are going to get half. Let us solve this. And when you solve this, this will be cos 2x, and this cos a plus b cos a minus b. This is equal to 2 cos a plus b by 2 cos a minus b by 2. So you get this 2 cos 2x cos pi minus pi by 3, that will be equal to minus of cos pi by 3. And you know by now that cos pi by 3 is what? It is half. This get cancelled. So ultimately this will be half 3 plus cos 2x minus cos 2x. This will be gone, and it will be 3 by 2. So this is the completion of the chapter which we have been going through, trigonometric functions. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself.